Hello again. Well, this is going to prove to be interesting. I'm going to attach a link to an article. The title is Los Angeles Police Promise Investigation After Black Man Shot 33 Times. Video appears to show officers open fire for a second time on Nicholas Robertson, who was crawling away after already being wounded. And the argument that's being used is that the individual, Nicholas Robertson, didn't let go of a weapon that he had in his hand. Police were called to a disturbance as a man was firing a gun in the air. Now, is it possible that the reason he didn't let go of the gun is because of a natural reflex that someone might have when they're injured to tighten their hands? I don't know. But this brings up an interesting little dilemma. Now, we know that Officer William Porter, the jury, has been seated. The defense gave their arguments, the prosecution gave their arguments, and the defense will begin to sit back and wait to see what the jury decides to do in the fate, again, of Officer William Porter. He's the first one to have gone on trial. Now, if the trial doesn't go as the prosecution would like for it to go, it'll make it a lot more difficult for the others to be convicted as well. We'll see how that unfolds. We also know that Officer Jason Van Dyke, he's on trial for murder. The murder of Laquan McDonald. Officer Van Dyke shot Laquan McDonald 16 times. And from what I saw in the video, the perpetrator turned towards the officer, did not obey his order, and the officer emptied his weapon into the body of Laquan McDonald. And then there's a whole series of events that have unfolded because of that. The governor didn't intercede as the mayor. That's Rahm Emanuel, has been caught up in a bit of a problem for Rahm Emanuel. The citizens, a large number of citizens, are demanding for his resignation because he hid the events from the people. Why? Because he was running for re-election at the same time. He didn't want to muddy the water. We'll see how that unfolds. Now, one of the things people may not be aware of, going back to this shooting in Los Angeles, there was another incident a number of years ago where two officers were called by the mother of I believe a 17-year-old young woman. She might have weighed 100 pounds. And she had a pocket knife, and she made threatening moves, according to her mother, towards her mother, which is why she called the police. When the police arrived, according to their testimony, they had instructed the girl to drop her pocket knife. You know what a pocket knife is? It's like this big. It's a penknife, actually. And they discharged their weapon when she disobeyed their order. They discharged both of their weapons. I believe there was 28 bullets throughout her body. As she was rolling on the ground, they were still shooting at her. Both of the officers were finally vindicated because they had brought the defense had brought the officer that trains police in Los Angeles. It might have been Orange County, I don't recall, it was many years ago. And both officers were found not guilty because they were instructed, once they began shooting, to empty their weapons. This is the same state where this individual, Nicholas Robertson, was shot 33 times. The questions that have to be asked are many. What kind of ammunition are the police issued in Los Angeles? Are they hollow points? Are they just regular lead bullets? I don't know. I'd be inclined to think that they're hollow points. And one hollow point is enough if it's placed anywhere near any vital organs. Again, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But I gotta believe shooting someone 33 times is overkill. And it'd be interesting to find out how many bullets were actually discharged. I suspect that more were discharged than actually hit Nicholas Robertson. I don't know how many officers were involved. I don't know what kind of guns they were using. I assume they were using either 40 caliber or 9 caliber. They could have had 45 caliber. Those guns hold different capacities. A 45 will hold 8 in one in the pipe. A 9 might hold 15 in one in the pipe. A 40 might hold 15 in one in the pipe. So how many bullets were actually shot? I think that's an important question to be determined. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. I'm inclined to think that those officers in Los Angeles won't be charged the way Officer Jason Van Dyke's been charged. And again, I don't think he should have been charged. The mayor, Rahm Emanuel, expedited a $5 million settlement to the parent or parents of Juan McDonald the next day. Folks, I don't know. I think we're all just pawns watching the game unfold. We'll see what happens. I'll attach the link on this Nicholas Robertson shooting in Los Angeles. Tell me what you think. You sort of have an idea as to what I think, don't you?